Welcome to another edition of Gale Force Winds on board HMCS Montreal for the Force-8 Hometown edition, and we sure are excited to be in conversation with the sailors. So Tian, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Tian. I am from Toronto, Ontario, and I've been posted to Halifax since 2021. And HMCS Montreal is my first deployment in here, and I'm excited to be here.
So you grew up in Toronto, Tian. Tell me a little bit about growing up. What were your big influencers and motivators in life?
Growing out in Toronto, I love to travel. I love the diversity in the town, and Toronto, it's amazing in the sense that it has a lot of diversity. You get to try a lot of cuisine from all different corners of the world, and I kind of want to see the place now. After having the food, I got to experience the rest.
Right on. Do you remember what high school you went to?
Yes, I went to Albert Campbell College Institute in Scarborough, Ontario.
Right. I bet a lot of people are looking at this now and they're saying, hey, he did that. I could probably do the same thing.
I surely hope they will be watching this.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you do on board.
Currently on board, I am the assisting head of department, in which assisting my head of department, who will be managing the department of approximately 33 technicians, and we are responsible for the maintenance of the weapon systems, radar systems, and sensor systems. And we facilitate what we call the detect to engage sequence of a battleship, which makes a regular ship converts into a warship, and we provide that fighting capability to this warship right here.
Are you an engineer by background?
Yes, I am. I am an electrical engineer myself.
You're an electrical engineer. Where'd you go to school for that?
I went to school at Ryerson University in Toronto, Ontario.
What was that experience like for you?
Engineering school was tough.
Was it?
But the experience afterwards is totally worth it, and I highly recommend everybody who considering engineering as a career to pursue for it. And it's the experience in the Navy is great and amazing.
So you joined the Navy in Toronto. What would you tell yourself right now if you were walking into the recruiting center in Toronto? What would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself, join the Navy, see the world, because here we are in Greece.
Jerry?
Well, it's just listening to you talk, you know, I know a lot of engineers, and I don't think a lot of them think about this as a career path, but being able to put your education and your desire to travel the world and taste different cuisines it's fascinating to listen to you talk. The actual role that you have on board is so important that it goes way over my head. But you know what, Tian? Thank you for being on with us today, and thank you for doing what you do for Canada. We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
Tian, is there anything you'd like to say to some folks back home?
If you ever get a chance to travel, never say no.
Well, another great edition of Gale Force Winds, the Force-8 Hometown edition, right here on board HMCS Montreal. What a pleasure it was in conversation with Tian here today. So I too would like to leave the podcast with my own piece of advice, and quite frankly, the world needs more HMCS Montreal, and Canada needs more Tian Ma. Thanks, Tian.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.